Hello, everybody. Oh, I didn't leave that in front. Oh, well, I was testing something out. It'll be fine. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. We are back in the Mindustry, and we're going to continue on with, what was it? Tainted Forest? What was it called? Oh, yeah, there was that problem that I had with my mouse was kept, dashing on me. So let's go ahead and get back into the campaign. Yeah, Tainted Woods. That's what it was. So I did want to bring something up. So I had a talk today with one of my roommates. I currently live with four. One of them has been here for nearly a year now. Really nice guy. We get along fine. I get along with everybody fine. Let me preface that overall. One of them is currently out of the country. Be back any night now. But the other guy who's been here, Corey, wonderful guy. Honestly, he's very sweet. He's very thoughtful. He and I decided that we needed to have a little talk today because we apparently are too loud for each other. So what I'm saying is that I'm going to be trying to keep my levels a little bit more in check. Normally when I stream, I don't worry too much about my voice levels. But I do tend to get loud if something cool happens or what. So I'm going to try and tone it down a little bit more so that it's not going to be as nearly much of a bother for him, because he does some loud things that bother me at times. So we both compromised and realized, okay, we need to both tone our volume down a little bit. So if I freak out, or if I'm a little bit more quiet than usual, that is the reason why, is to try and be considerate to him. So that's the main reason. Looks like I'm still having the issue with the mouse vanishing from the screen, so we're gonna have to play in view mode like this. But okay, but look, yeah, I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna have to get that checked. I don't know what's going on. I thought I got it figured out. No. Okay. So yesterday we got a bunch of things set up, and I believe we were just kind of getting things going and getting things kind of designed and set up. However, I think the problem we have is that we need to get more things put into place, defensive-wise. So I think we had just gotten this. Yeah, we had just gotten this mass driver going. So earlier today, I decided that I needed to do a little bit of a switch on some of these things. And I'm trying to remember, where was it? I think I have a thing here. Unfortunately, how things are set up at the moment, I can't actually do anything. Let me think. I should be able to set this up, I think. It's just going to take a little extra work, but it should do fine otherwise. I realized that I should probably work on getting myself another set of units. We're starting to get to the point where the polys are not exactly doing the work that they need to, so I need to make a change. So I'm going to be taking the polys and changing them into megas. Now, I did come up with a schematic for them, but it's not set up in a way that I can use it right now. I'd have to remove a mass driver, and that's a whole pain. So we're just going to do a manual setup here to get these going. Now, I've also got a large chunk of polys. I'm just going to feed them right into this machine and turn them into megas. And call it good, more or less. So, let's see. We need to get three unloaders. And if I had to guess, that's probably going to yank out exactly what we need. So we need to have the silicon yanked out. We need the titanium and the metaglass. Nice. Yanked out. It's now getting powered. And so what I'm going to do is I actually want this to stop making things. Stop making those. Because we don't need more. We can then grab this. I found this out. You can actually enter a payload block, and click on this. It'll run it and put itself in there. Which is so cool. Now, there we go. Now, why am I making megas now since I've been using poly and polys seem to be doing... I feel like polys are actually getting a little rougher to use. They work great running over and dealing with things, but if you guys remember yesterday when I did the nuclear production complex and finished it up, the polys were healing things, but it was still kind of rough. Having looked into megas and realized that we're actually going to start getting into extreme maps at some point, it's far more likely and far better optimized to actually start moving for megas. They're a little slower in terms of speed. But they heal faster. But they heal faster and they repair quicker. So, all in all, they're actually really good. And they also can do more in the way of mining and stuff. So, I'm actually going to click on this. I want you to make an assist player. Now, the polys that I have right now are perfectly fine with what they're doing. I have no problem with the polys that are currently hooked up and being used by Logic. None at all. What I have a problem with currently is that the polys that I currently have just kind of are in the way. They can't do as much mining as I would like them to do. So we're actually going to be replacing some of these. And I don't know if I can actually grab multiples of these and say, hey, I want all of you to enter this building. If I do that, will it actually kick them out and say, hey, will one of them jump in when it can? Or is it something I'm going to have to babysit? Let's find out if it is. It looks like they will, which is awesome. Meaning that all these, they can all enter into that. Now, they're not all going to stay there. They're not going to all follow me around. I'm only going to have some of them follow me around. Some of them I will actually have start doing auto mining stuff. So they will actually assist the monos, but they can mine different things, which is actually what it is. So... But I now have the megas with me, which can heal and repair much faster. So... we also needed to start getting more defenses set up because we are going to run into issues eventually. And finding out that I could actually set these things to when the unit pops out, it'll actually start doing something is actually really, really nice. I didn't realize that this was a thing. Because when I do the monos, they would immediately start mining. They would immediately start going after copper and lead. What I didn't know is that you actually have them do multiple things. The polys can also do that. The polys would originally start helping you rebuild, and then I'll just grab them and have them assist me. You can tell them to assist you from immediately off the bat, which is really nice. So, looking at a mega, if we actually grab one of these guys, here's what they can actually mine if you switch to mine. You can actually tell them to automatic mine, so they'll start getting other stuff, but I can also tell them to go get titanium, which is awfully nice. So that's what some of these are going to go do. They're going to go off and they're going to mine titanium because titanium is something that we need. But we could also have them auto mine to get other stuff as well. So we probably will just do automatic mining. So automatic mining makes it so then it'll switch between all of them and top up whichever one is the lowest, essentially. So some of these will stay put, but some of them will actually be mining stuff. And I might put some out just to make sure that buildings are staying refreshed and stuff like that. So, okay, so we have everything going right now, I believe. Once these change out, we're going to go ahead and see if we can get another mass driver to try and alleviate a little bit of the pressure. Because I think this one's catching from three different lanes. It makes it a little harder to get things going. So what I think we'll do is we'll actually take a... we'll take another one of these. Let's go ahead and put it out. And it should have a... That's... Let's go ahead and have this one actually just start connecting to that one instead. That works. I love that I just can absolutely shred a couple of those. Really nice. Yep, they just all jump in and do it. It's awfully nice. Okay, I've got 10 right now. One of them is currently mining. So we'll take another one, and we'll have it start mining as well. Off you go. Now we have 8 on us. 8 will do exactly what we need. Should be fine. How is our power? Doing great for power. Okay. We should be doing good for silicon. We need to put up more defenses, I think. Because we're going to run into some nasty stuff. I think what we needed to do is we needed to throw... that. I think this is what we were going to do, is we were going to start throwing another defensive box in here that will start kind of chewing through everything that's there. I'm questioning whether I need to put defensive blocks on this side of the rock or not. I don't think we do. Certainly want to have segments, so. Let's see, what do we want to have over here? Because we need to have... Off in mine. Let's see. We definitely want to have water here because we need to make sure that this doesn't catch on fire. If we send stuff over here, what are we going to be grabbing? You know what I just realized? We actually need to put some laser blockage here, because we do have units that will start shredding. So let's see how quickly these build. And they assist me. Oh, so much better. Unfortunately, the Megas are a bigger unit, so they do kind of get in the way a little bit, but not too bad. Now it's a matter of shoring up defenses, because we've got another, what, 15 to go after. Okay, if we had that show up there, could we... I'm wondering how we can rework this to get this flowing on to another area. I don't think this one's actually going to be that worthwhile to have. This one here. Why don't we go ahead and take this, remove that oil, and this swarmer. We then have this feed through, and it's going to go to another mass driver. Oh, and you know what would also be smart? Having a segment or two in this area. Because that'll hit off anything that kind of comes gliding over, which will be smart. Let's see. If we do another mass driver and park it up like right there. We can then take this and we can build another setup here. We're going to need to do a water pump and a liquid container. Just straight up, we're going to need to have a big container for the water. Let's go ahead and put it like there. That works. If we have a bridge, okay, we're going to connect that to a pump. His impulse pump. We want to protect that pump if we can. Let's put... Let's put a phase wall. I think that'll be okay. Okay. We do need to get more power over here. Did I have a... Yes. Search tower, we can get over here. Good. That's what we want to do. We want to get the search tower over here. Back to our blocks and throw in the small phase wall ones. Okay, that should be fine. We then throw the... Oh, yes, because we haven't gotten phase fabric or the surge going forward. Well, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue because we can just repair it if we need to. We would need more stuff. We can probably get the fabric going, though. Okay, we want it across the way here, like this. I want to be careful of this. That's big enough for a walker to go over. That's big enough for a walker to go over. So if they decide that this is a little too much and they start coming this way, and they're already going this way, I want to make sure that I will still hit them. Let's go ahead and grab our mass driver. We want to get another container, which is the vault. Like that. There we go. And then we're doing this with the yes, we can't use the foreshadow, but we do need to get a foreshadow set up. How much power does this take? Oh, good. It actually does not require tons of that. Good. but it can't take the blast compound. That's the problem. Hmm. Let me think. Now, I do have a way to get the silicon through here. I don't know how much we actually going to use it. But the silicon's going to be just kind of there. Maybe we don't even do that. Maybe we just fill this up with another turret. Double that up so we just have some defenses there. Now, we do want to have the ripple, because the ripples are going to be pretty nasty. How am I going to get this to work? I think 3 ripples will be okay. We do need to have more stuff. And of course, the Spectre is going to use something different. The Cyclone can still use Blast Compound, which is good. I can probably set up another setup here for Cryo. We do have titanium right there. We would just basically have to wall this off, essentially. And will the... Okay, and they can use Pyritites. They can't use... okay. That's something we could use the silicon for, but nah, I'm not really interested in doing that. Decisions. The Swarmers are actually pretty good, though. They still do fine work, so... As long as I leave room for a pipe. No, not for a pipe, for a, Yeah, that's right. I don't have a... Well, yeah, I guess I'm getting the water purely for fire defense more than anything else. We'll do that. We need to do thing here. If it gets bad enough that they're coming this way and doing blast and stuff like that, maybe what I actually need to have is I need to have a stadium to block lasers. And then put the phase wall there, around it. Like that. definitely need to get on some face fabric for this. Now, you might be wondering, why am I not getting some cryo going for these weapons or for the sprayers? The reason is that the wave turret is not big enough. Had I had a tsunami or something similar, a bigger version, yes, I'd be more than happy. But as of right now, not great. So we're not going to worry about that. I do want to have this water here. It will cool things down. The water will cool things down and make it so then everything hits harder. I don't know how I'm going to actually get all of these things hooked up with it, though. Oh, we need to have that unlocked. That's right. And just change that to whatever, because we'll send whatever up here, and it'll be fine. Okay. Send it to a router. That's fed. Those two are fed. Those two are fed. There and there. Work. That's connected to that one. We have no power. That's where we're having the problem. Good. Pay that up, it'll spin up through there. We need to put another defensive setup here. Oh, let's get our we need to get our waves in. Hello, Zach. Good to see you, sir. We've upgraded. We've gone to megas now. I'm quite pleased. They are chewing through. They're chewing through the scenery. Whammo. All right. Now, how everything's set up there. I wonder if that's actually a bad spot for that container. No, I think we'll be fine. We just need to be a little careful with how we set things up. Nope. That. Okay, hook up there. Let's see. That's good. Open there. There. Okay, so now these have water. Not all of these, but some of these will have water. Let's go ahead and throw in that double wall. Hmm. Ooh, that's not gonna set up nicely. Hmm. I guess if we did that, and filled that little space. Like that. That works. So they still have to walk past it. We have enough water that if something catches fire, we'll be okay. Oh, and then if we also do an arc in places where we can fit it, if any enemies come this way, we can also zap them. Then wet and then zap them. In terms of mending, we don't have really have a good option, do we? There. There. I can really put that just right there. Let's go ahead and do that instead. Okay. Because then... do that instead. That grabs everybody. Good. No. Added protection there. Let's get another wave here, and here, and here. That should do fine. Good. Okay, so now we've got another defensive there. Okay. Now, we need to try and get more in terms of the... Ah, they're sending megas at us now. Dear me, dear me. I'm going to go ahead and throw another couple of cyclones here. So we are going to have them just kind of fly through this area. Okay. Now I need to get a lot more in the way of sand and stuff. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of that for the time being. How's our power doing? Because I've added more stuff. Let's go ahead and throw on another thorium. Just because. Oh, that was fast. Fabulous. So we'll get more power going. Now that I've got this set up, let's go ahead and put some walls around it so it's a little bit more protected. And then, do you know what we can also do? We can also throw our specters here, because the specters can be anti-air and they can take thorium. Let's do that. That sounds like a great idea. Both Meltdown, Spectre, and Foreshadow. Lovely. Okay. One thing that we need to do, I think we need to take 2 of these. I've got 9 on me, I guess. We still got 1. We do. Oh, that's fine. Pick these. I've got 2, 3. Am I missing one? There's 3 there, and the 8 on me. That's fine. We need to take the. We need to start getting the phase fabric and the surge alloy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me see. 2 seconds. We need to also grab the. Thorium. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this liquid tank right on here on the end. And then we're going to feed that out to these big guns. Because that just makes sense. I need 2 of you. I need you to go start farming. I need you to go get sand. Oh, did they yank all the... Ooh. Shoot. That's bad. That's very bad. I took out too much cryo, I think. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, got a little aggressive with the cryo there. Hmm. We need to do an adjustment here. Cryo fluid. Good. We should be able to get another one in here. Oh, and it can feed... well, it can't feed right into that. Hmm. One second here. Why? Ah, that would... Well, you know what that also can do? Is we can also change that. See where that sits. This needs to get hooked up further along. Another pipe. Okay. Move that along a little bit. Are we not getting enough water? That might be part of the problem. Don't have enough water. Yeah, the pumps are struggling a little bit. I think it's getting there. I think it's... Yeah. Just a little bit further. Oh no, water got in there first. Shoot. That's why it's not working. Let's go ahead and wrap that on there. Why is it full of water? It should be full of cryo. I don't know if a pipe is crossed somewhere. I think it was this junction. I think that was what was causing the problem. There we go. Now cryo's going through. Yeah, so... There we go. Now we're getting some cryo. Now we're getting our power back up. Good, good. Guardian shows up in 10 waves. All right. Now. Because we got... Yeah, we need to put in another thing here for water. I wonder if the overdrive thing works on water pumps. Not really. Doesn't look like it. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I can't tell. Okay. So we have a thing of thorium here. We can get sand. So if we put our phase fabric here. What are you getting? Ah, yeah. We need to make sure that we don't do anything silly there. Here, what we can do the plastinium. Okay, we need to get the sand. Do we want to pull sand out of the thing? Maybe? Wouldn't hurt. Move that. Okay, that's powered up. Okay. And then just grab a water extractor. Pop it in there. Get it going. Good. And just get absolutely shredded, you little stinkers. Love to see it. Hmm. Anything else that I really kind of need to do? I mean, there's plenty I can do. I guess we make the phase fabric. We need to get... I lose a... No. Ah. They've started coming down here. Because this is the weakest spot. Unfortunately, it's also... Yeah, it needs more. It needs a bit more. I knew something was off there. But it picked up oil? Oh, no. Never mind. Oop. want to make sure that's all kind of protected and ready to go when we have our nasty show up. Apparently it just got shot to bits. I don't know what happened to it. What happened to that wave? Oh, well. Let's go ahead and throw in some more stuff here and get some surge, and then we'll put some foreshadows down to kind of snipe whatever comes at us, because that would be smart. Two, 3, and 4. Copper, silicon, titanium, and lead. Okay. Now, got that going now. Okay, now, where do we want to set these up? These foreshadows are the right place. Wouldn't be bad to do it there. Another one here, maybe? that's right. I didn't get any kind of a water sprayer set up. Yeah, that's gonna stay a problem. I kind of wish I was able to block up this oil somehow. But I'm not sure how I can do that. Okay. Done that. Okay, now we need to get the ammo down here. So let's see. Let's see. The best way to do this is probably mass drivers. Yeah. There we go. Okay, then we also need to get some liquid. So let's go ahead and get the, Oh, we could do that. That's actually pretty small. Let me see. If I did another... I essentially filled that up, like, instantly. If I did another mass driver over here... across the way... Any spot that I can take that? Okay. Now, go from there down to here. So far, so good. And here come the ripples. Okay, so it looks like everything for the most part is still holding up pretty well. I think that's getting everything working now. Is. Then we're also going to do a filter here. It needs to be a inverted sorter. If that overflows, back. Here we go. Woo! Look at it go! Look at it go! My goodness. Does this one have any items? No, it does not. Why doesn't it have items? It should have yanked the... Did I goof this up? Because it should have taken the ammo from the gun. Because it's an unloader. Maybe I need to change this around a little bit. Oh, cool. It will still take from there. Nice. This is full. Right. Okay, so I guess you can't take ammo out from weapons? You can't unload them from weapons. Huh. That's where that was a thing. Give me a second here. Mindustry. Do I have still Wikipedia up? I do not. Let me look at the unloader. So I would imagine I could pull it out there. It will not unload from turrets and some blocks. Okay. I'm glad I looked that up. Otherwise, I would have gone like, why isn't it doing it? Okay. If that's the case, then we need to change something. Oh, there's no room for it there. Okay, let's not do that then. I guess that's our only choice, huh? For that spot. Yeah, fine. Well, that's odd. Oh, because it doesn't have a direction? It doesn't have a location to go to, maybe? That could be the reason why. Let's see. That one needs to get down there. So it needs to go... Oh, that's nice. If you click on it and then connect to it, it will give you a line of like, oh, that's where it connects to. Cool. Okay. Well, we've got 2 more runs. We've got 2 more things. We've got 2 more waves. All right, Zach, you have a good night, and I hope you're able to sleep well. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow. We're starting a new game, so if not, I know you'll be back. So take it easy, man. Okay. Okay, so I think we need to make some more silicon because I think we're just eating through all of our silicon at the moment. Good, 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 good. We've got the search ally going around. Very good to see. I think we're as ready as I'll ever be. Let's see what we're fighting up against. Whoa! What is that thing? Well, it's dead now. I love the foreshadow. It is so cool. Takes a little energy to get it going, but once it's up, my gosh, it is just it is a weapon to reckon with. Sweet, that was actually not that bad, all things considered. Legitimately, that was not bad. Pardon me. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, we can call this a grand success. Alrighty. So, that being the case, let's go ahead and jump to another area. So that one's done now. What did we get out of that? I'm gonna go back to tar fields. Actually, what we need to do is we actually need to go back to impact. Then back to tar fields. All right. Let's see, research-wise, what have we got? Anything new? Not really seeing anything new. Maybe we didn't get anything from that. Which is not a bad thing, necessarily. We've finished the sector up. But, yeah, it doesn't look like we got anything new unlocked from that. Like I said, not a bad thing. Okay, so now we need to figure out where we're going to go next. We have Overgrowth, which is an enemy base and high. We have Atolls, which is enemy base and high. I think we'll do the Overgrowth. We'll need to figure out what's here. We want to do as much as we can. We're actually really low on... Oh, on copper. That's not good. Why are we so low on copper? Oh, it might be because we're feeding tons of copper to... maybe. Could that be the reason? Here, we got some copper here. Let's work on getting the copper problem fixed up. Have you all go over there for a second, please? Thank you. Okay, go back to drilling. Yeah, we're just going to sit for a second here and get that done. Okay. Give me a second here. Let's go back to impact. Oh, maybe I need to go back to Tainted Woods. me, quick little check here. There's no face fabric here. That's why we have a problem. Do I have a battery supply in here somewhere? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Oh, there's our batteries. Yeah. Give me a second here. We need to load up another one of these. Okay, we've got more power going. Okay. So we should be good. Let's rework this a little bit, because that's still within that range quite easily. Or maybe they'll be okay. I don't know. Looks like all three are actually receiving materials. So, good. Okay. Let's see. We have the testing grounds, which we saw. Gonna probably want to do the tsunami stuff. We're gonna go ahead and do the overgrowth and atolls. Now, if I understand, if I can guess, atolls is gonna be water-based. We're gonna have to deal with boats. I don't know what overgrowth is gonna be like. So, go and see what we have. Oh, is it giving us a starter? Seemingly so. Huh. Interesting. I wonder why. This clearly was something that they wanted us to do earlier, rather than later. Okay. They always give us just a really, really basic startup. Huh. Okay, so it looks like we have small sections around here. Ah, air factories. They're going to be making flares by the look of it. Copper. Got some ripples. Okay, this honestly doesn't look too bad. Are we going to be dealing with any boats? They've got launch pads. Oh, okay, there's the bigger base. Woo! So it's got little outposts, and then the main base itself. Nasty. I'm not seeing a boat anywhere. I'm not seeing a naval factory. Doesn't mean that we're not going to get them. They're probably going to spawn up there somewhere. Well, let's see. The first things that we need to do an underflow there. We also need to get some friends to help me. So and they're gonna throw daggers at me, like, right off the bat, which is nice. If I threw in Nova... Novas need titanium. Gotcha. Now, if we did crawlers... Well, do you know what? We'd done the crawlers before. We did the crawlers before. They were decent, the spear rocks. Let's go ahead and do yeah, let's do the next thing. So, we do want to get ourselves some helping hands here. Let's go ahead and get that going. Bumbo. Okay. There's another crown factory over here, which would not be a bad thing to have. So, just make sure that we get everything built up. I think my biggest problem at the moment is that I don't know if there's any thorium on this map. I'm seeing titanium. Not seeing thorium. There's plenty of scrap around. Yeah, I'm not seeing any thorium. That's not good. We could set up steam engines. There's a lot of water around. We could get some ample coal. And that wouldn't be a bad idea. The differentials would be better. Just needs titanium, but we can get that going. Yeah. That's right. We still needed to get the coal and the lead and the sand. Luckily, we have a lot of that around here. So, actually, that's a bad place to have that, huh? If we scoot it down one, it wouldn't be nearly as bad. Still need to get the coal. Big old vein of coal down here. Let's see. Okay, we are still hurting pretty bad. Power-wise. Oh, we're draining out these batteries, though. That works, because we only need it for... just only temporarily do we have an issue. So, let's see. Let's see, 205. Yeah, it's still better than what I'm getting otherwise. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like 205 is kind of our best shot there. Yeah, we'll build these here, but we won't use them. Disconnect the power. We don't need to worry about those yet. Once we get the power going, we will then turn them on and get them going. For the time being, we're not going to worry about them. Power tight. It has some power. Happy day. And that'll just eke away in existence right there. Okay. Okay. Who's emailing me? Ah. That. Hmm. Oh, did a bit of damage with those. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Let me think here. Now, if I did the impact reactor, I would still need to get... So I think we put in water. Hmm. Okay. Hooked up, ready to go. Let's see if we can make this work. So. And when I'm done with this one, this will put out 1,500. So, yeah. It's going to take some time to warm up, but once it does, it will kick out so much power. Let's see. That's the deal we're going with here. Okay, impulse. overflow gate here, and overflow gate here. Right. And we're getting our cryo fluid built now. Here we go. Now, since we got all that going, we need to make sure that we have defenses here for when we get more attacks in. Let's see. We're going to have more air units flying in, and if they blow this thing up, it's going to go boom. So, there is thorium here. I don't know why I missed that. Should have seen that when I got in here, but yeah, we didn't end up seeing that. Now, let's see. There is lead up here. So we can hook ourselves some lead. Power up an impact generator. Yaha! Lovely. Love to see that it's going off. The power just builds. Woohoo! Sweet. So what we'll do now, we'll probably keep that differential going, honestly. So it wouldn't hurt us. And if something goes wrong here, having the backup would not hurt. It won't be bad to have a backup. So. Excuse me. still going. My goodness. Honestly, that's rather amazing to see that going. Yep, time to get some defenses. They're walking into this area now. Okay. I think the next thing we need to do is we need to get the lead going, get some silicon. We also need to get some more air defenses. Go ahead and turn it up, boys. Now, if we did do another impact, like right on top of this one, how far would it go? It would go to there, huh? Gotcha. So if I did... Okay, so we'll just do this. Well, do we even have to do that then? Could just take all that, just feed it back down into the system. Oh, I've started hearing fireworks. It's like, why is that? In Utah, we have a holiday on the 24th. It's 23rd tonight, so someone's doing it a little early. Though I still wouldn't mess with fireworks. beating that thorium into there. Let those just run out. Okay. We've got to get some power over here. We've got to get these... Got to get some walls and defenses set up. Okay, it's all hooked up. It all has power at the moment, it seems. Good. Okay, good. It would go for like one, maybe two more blocks. It's fine. start getting the stuff over there. Okay. Oh, am I just out of range? Okay. Hmm. Forgot about that. Okay. Sheesh. Okay. Mm. Hey, that's better. A little more graphite going as we do that. Let's see. Nah. Let's not mess with that. Okay, anything gets in this area, it gets blown up. Okay. Okay, we got silicon going. Woohoo! Okay, now, since we've gotten that done, we need to work on getting some other stuff made available for us. So we need to get anti-air over here. We need to get water extraction over here. Bum, bum, ba, ba, da, da, da. Let me see. If I'm getting units, okay. Okay, what are we low on? What do we need to get more of? More thorium would be smart. Let me see. Got the silicon going. Titanium is now going. I don't see any water this way, so let's go ahead and get some graphite, though. Let's see. If I do a... Let's do a liquid container. It's a little smaller. Don't need to do nearly as much with it. Okay, we're getting some water. Hmm. Might be a little too much for that to ask for. Let's do this instead. Okay. Get around to some bigger units. It's really good, not really a good thing. Let's go and get this thorium running, and then we can work on some other things. Go ahead and grab some thorium. Excuse me. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see if there's anything that can take titanium other than the couple that I know. I don't think so. Hmm. Okay, good. It's running more smoothly now. Okay. And then we wanted to take this and we wanted to build the walls around it. So then it was kind of protected. It is in the middle of nowhere. Yep, there we go. Let's see. we're going to set up this last thing, and then we're going to finish up for the stream tonight. So if I do that, that covers everything there. That works. Oh, there's our boats. Oh, but I'll take that. It's freaking awesome. That's a big gun. But yeah, that'll do wonderfully for what we need to do. Hmm. Nice. Okay. Now, we need to get that thorium back to the base. So, Okay, well, if I keep spending... If I keep spending points on Plastinium and the Surge Alloy to get these things going, I'm certainly going to need to... some of this going here. Let's see. Hmm. I guess I can grab there. Nah, that's fine. Ba-da-ba-bum. Sorry, taking longer than I thought I was going to take. Don't worry. I'm gonna get going just a little bit further. Okay. I think we're going to call it good there. You are not powered up at all. How in the world are you receiving? It's very strange. There we go. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and end this here. And next time, when we get back into this game, we will continue on with this one. This one's actually been pretty cool, so. Got to get around to actually attacking, though. So. Yeah, next Wednesday, we'll get around to that, and we'll continue on with this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Tomorrow, we are starting a brand new game. It's called Fist. F.I.S.T. It seems like it's an acronym. Let's see what kind it is. It's kind of industrial, kind of dystopian kind of look to it. I don't know what the premise is, other than you're a rabbit with a giant hydraulic fist to punch things. Other than that, I have no clue. So we will find out about it together tomorrow. Until then, I want to thank you guys for watching. You guys have been doing well watching this. We're slowly making our way through Mindustry. This is probably going to be one of our big long-term games, at least for a while. At some point, we will get through more or less all of the tech that we need to get for this, and then I'll just start kind of hammering out sectors, kind of on my own, which will be kind of fun. And I'll probably keep OBS open just so then I can do a record if something cool happens. But other than that, maybe not. It might become another of our kind of our midday streams at some point, but we're not going to worry about it too much. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys for tonight. So once again, thank you so much for watching. If you aren't able to catch the streams live, you can always come to the YouTube channel. The VODs are put there. I put them in playlists as best as I can, for the most part. They always show up 24 hours after the stream has happened. So yeah, I will see you guys either tomorrow or next week. And until then, I hope you guys take care. I will see you all later.